I'm keeping to my promise, guys. I'm doing book giveaways on every single video that I upload from here on out. So from the last video, the winner is right here. The winner of the 10X Rule book by Grant Cardone, Miramar Profir. So I love what he had to say. He's really young, 14 years old, and he's trying to kill it as a young entrepreneur, trying to learn, obtain all this knowledge, and apply it to his own businesses. So I'm glad you won. So make sure you email me at planistanner@gmail.com. Send me your address, and I will have that book shipped to your doorstep immediately. And for today's video, I'm gonna be giving a book away that a lot of people want. So the book, Crushing It by Gary Vee. This is a very new book, #1 bestseller by Gary Vaynerchuk. It's a great book. I can't wait for whoever wins to read it and check it out and learn all the value from it. So if you like Gary Vee, you're definitely gonna love this book. So if you wanna win, all you have to do is drop a like on this video and comment why you want to win this book. And the comment that I like the most is the one that I choose to win the book. So I'll be announcing the winner in the next video, so see you guys there. What is up, guys? Here with another video. Hope you're all having a great day. And should you go to college? I don't know. That depends on what you want to do with your life. But for me, the short answer is no. For me, right now, as my visions of how everything's going, how I want things to go, and what I have planned for the future, college is sort of not for me. Before we get into this video, guys, tomorrow I'll be uploading the video. I got a brand new exhaust for my car, so I'm super excited to show you guys that. I mean, I know not all of you care about that, but some of you asking me about that, like getting an exhaust, your car's too quiet and stuff like that. So I finally did it. It's pretty loud, honestly. And yeah, so that will be up tomorrow. And also my course will be relaunching Friday. So Thursday night, midnight Eastern time, I will be relaunching my course. The link will be up on my YouTube, my Instagram, and I'll be responding to all of your messages and everything, making sure that anybody that has questions, I answer them, and make sure you get the help you need to get where you want to be. So the course is basically taking the store from $0 to over $1,000 a day. That's how it was in January, but I ended up adding a lot of content about print on demand, influencer marketing, and Facebook ads, and some other stuff. So I'm super excited for those that get in. It'll be open from Thursday night, midnight to Sunday. So stay tuned for that, and make sure you guys check it out. So let's get back into the video. For me right now, I'm a junior in high school, so I still have a little over a year left until I graduate high school. And you know, a lot of people message me, they're like, Tanner, why don't you drop out of high school? And I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't drop out of high school. I mean, I make a little bit of money, but definitely not as much as I really want to. So I have a lot of goals and a lot of things that I want to get done in the future, but in order to drop out of high school, you have to be making stupid, crazy, stupid money for that. I mean, some people drop out and they make no money, but, you know, different people, different situations, different mindsets, different visions. You know, there's tons of variables that go into actually, you know, dropping out of high school, not going to college and stuff like that. A lot of people see college as something that you need and it's very necessary in order to attain a certain job and stuff. That's the thing. You go to college to work and get a job. So for me, I don't really like the whole thing of, you know, you go to school for 12 years, then you go to college for another 4, 8, you know, depending on what you want to go do in life. And then you spend that time and that money, you know, towards a job. You know, working for somebody else, doing something that you either hate or you love. It's all depends. So that's something that's really hard for a lot of people to figure out, is doing what they love, figuring out what they like to do. Because you'll notice a lot of people that work in the office or, you know, work for someone, they don't like it. They hate their boss and they hate sitting at a desk for 8 hours a day or whatever it may be. You know, everybody's situation differs and there's tons of different stuff that goes on in different people's lives. So I'm only speaking on account of what I see and what I think and what I believe. I can't speak on other people's behalf just because, you know, I don't have that kind of experience. I'm still young. College is not the right move for me because everything that I do right now, I haven't used anything from school, you know, besides the basic functions, you know, reading, writing, that kind of thing. But that's stuff that's basic. I don't need college for that because I don't want to go work for someone. For me, I see college as a sort of a gateway for people that want to go into these certain positions, whether it's a doctor or a dentist or stuff like that. Like, you have to have certain certifications, certain training, certain procedures that you have to know in order to become someone that works in that field, because it's something that's very technical. Like being a doctor, you have to know these specific things. You have to know tons about the body. You have to know tons about all these different medical conditions. The only way you're really going to learn that and be able to actually get a job, you know, working as that or opening your own practice is by having the certification of college. So without college, you can't just learn, look up online everything about how to become a doctor and then know everything a doctor knows. You actually have to have that certain certification, you know, from college, that degree, that experience, and everything like that. So for me, what I do, everything I do is basically online based. Online marketing, e-commerce, drop shipping, social media marketing, affiliate marketing. You know, I do all kinds of stuff, but I'm getting into more stuff like real estate. I'm trying to figure out different ways to make money, different income streams, and, you know, basically just learn all about these different ways that you can make money in person and online. But for everything I do, all the ways I've ever made money had nothing to do with school. Nothing school taught me about. You know, school, they might tell you to mow lawns during the summer if you want to make some extra money. I did that when I was a lot younger, but now I've been able to learn all these different things. So for me, college, it seems like a very, very much of a burden because right now I spend 7 hours a day at school every single weekday. So that's a lot of time, and I'm still able to do what I do right now and maintain okay grades. I mean, not the best grades, A, B's, and C's. But the thing is, if I was to, you know, drop out of high school, I would have so much time in the world, and I would love that. I'd be able to make more money. I'd be able to travel more. I would be able to, you know, spend a lot more time doing things that I love. But I can't do that. I have to finish high school at least. There's just something about my mindset. If I was to drop out of high school, well, first off, my parents would never let me do that. But second off, I feel like, you know, high school is something that everybody needs in life. You have to graduate high school just to have a basic understanding of life, how money works, and, you know, basically how life works, and some, you know, stupid education stuff that not everybody needs. But hey, you gotta learn it anyways for high school. I believe in that, but I don't believe in the necessary extra education of college for people that are entrepreneurs and people that start their own businesses. I feel like a lot of people that get business degrees don't really ever start a business and make it successful. But they go to get the degree, they want to learn about business, finances, and stuff like that, but they don't ever really apply it and start their own business. They just end up working for somebody else in another business. So for me, I see college as this thing that you have to pay for the certification. You basically pay for a ticket to work for somebody else. So, you know, jobs require a lot of actual, you know, certification of like a college degree. You have to actually, you know, you've studied this, you worked for it, you went to college and that kind of thing. But to start a business, you don't need any of that. You don't have to go to college to start a business. You don't need anything to start a business. You need some money, you need some time, you need effort and motivation to actually get towards your goals and, you know, make them happen. But with college, you go there to get a job. So for me, that's not the move. I'm not gonna be going to college. I just can't wait to work full-time on all my business ventures and keep growing as a person and my businesses, because I will finally be done with all of my schoolwork and I'll have all the time in the day. Because that's one thing, I don't have enough time. I barely get any sleep. I'm working all the time as soon as I get home from school. And without school, that's an extra 7 hours I get in my day to work, to sleep, to do whatever. You know, so I'll be able to have a lot more time to do things that I love and be able to start growing my businesses. So I'm super excited for the future. I have about a year left until I graduate high school. But until then, I'm just gonna finish high school, keep my grades doing all right, and keep growing my businesses. So who even knows where I'll be in the next year? I have a lot planned, and I want to be a millionaire by the end of 2018. That may sound crazy to some of you, but for me, it seems very realistic, and you know, it's gonna happen. You believe in stuff, you make it happen, and there you go. It's simple. Just a lot of other tough variables go into that simple equation. So that is sort of my take on college, what I think about it, what I'm doing with college, and everything like that. Basically my plans for the future. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.